Om. 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 Asatama satkamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityama amritam gamaya sarvesham swasti bhavatu sarvesham shantir bhavatu sarvesham mangalam bhavatu sarvesham purnam bhavatu loka samista sukhino bhavantu sarve bhavantu sukhinaha Sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashantu, ma kashitu kamapnayat, om trayambakam yajamahe sugandham bushtivardhanam, urvarukamiva bandhanam, mrityora mokshiyamamritat. Om bhurbhuvasvaha, tatsavitu varenyam, bhargo devasya dhimahi, Diyo yona pachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Good morning. Today I would like to talk to you about morning Arti. We have a Durga temple here. And we do Arti every morning exactly at 6:30, and every evening exactly at 6:30. And the prayers for the morning Arti is different from the evening one. And I like to focus on the morning prayer that we do, or Arti. Arti is waving of the light representing your heart center. And so it's a beautiful way to start the day. And I like to see you Ya Devee Sarva butheshu Vishnu Mayati Saptita. So, salutation always to Durga, who takes us across all difficulties, who is essence, who is the author of everything, who is knowledge of discrimination, and who is blue-black as smoke-like in complexion. Durga represents Shakti, or energy. Shakti and energy is in every single individual. The tradition goes that Shiva is dead and Shakti is the energy that makes Shiva alive. We have a right and left hemisphere. So we have Shiva and Shakti, and that's represented in the Anya chakra. So Shakti is the energy or the power that makes this physical body move. Without Shakti, nothing could live. So it's energy. Shakti is energy. And it usually has the attributes of a female. In the Christian tradition as well, Mother Mary has the snake on her feet. The snake represents Kundalini Shakti, or energy, the Kundalini. So everything in life is energy. And in this morning prayer, and of course it's done in Sanskrit, in this morning prayer, it is so beautifully described, because without God's energy, which is Shakti, we can do nothing. Without God's energy, we are nobody. And so we bow before her, who is most gentle and most terrible as well, because also Durga has weapons. Durga has the energy, Shakti has the energy to be fierce, to destroy the demons within us. So when we're raising the Shakti within us, when we're purifying our energy system within us, we are at the same time destroying the demons within us. And the demons are all part of our thought process, or what we have created in our thoughts. And so she is represented, if we ask for help from Devee, which is in the in the Durga Saptashati. She is there and she goes and destroys the asuras or the demons. So, and this is from the Durga Saptashati. And so she destroys the demons by bringing the energy of the divine within you. And can you see that? Once you bring the energy of the divine, Shakti, prana, energy of the divine, we cannot live without spirit. And that spirit has two forms. It has the physical body, and then it has to awaken the physical body. It has to take each object on this planet, each object, each cell, each atom has Newton says we are solid, but there is no such thing as solid. Every atom has huge space inside, and that space inside the atom is called Shakti. It's a beautiful understanding of Shakti. And the space within us has Shakti. And if we understand that this Shakti, which is divine energy, resides within us at all times, then maybe we will be able to make the changes that we wish. Maybe we'll be able to live the life we wish. So every morning, 365 days, this temple does the morning Arti. All of our temples. So we have all of the ashrams have a Durga, and all of them do morning Arti at 6:30. So we bow down. You are most gentle, because it's like mother, and you are most terrible. We bow down because you support the world. And we bow down to Devee, who in all beings is called Vishnu Maya. In all beings, the energy of the divine is here to make it alive. We are alive because we have divine energy. And so we say, Ya Devee Sarva butheshu Vishnu Mayati Saptita. Namastasye, 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 namo namaha. I bow down to you, I bow down to you. I bow down to you for your consciousness. You are consciousness residing with me. I bow down to all who abides, to the Devee, who abides in all beings, not just me, in all beings, as the form of intelligence. I bow down to the Devee, who abides in all beings as sleep. With other words, without Shakti, there cannot be life. And without Shakti, there is no life. So we bow down because you are in all beings in the form of hunger. You are in all beings in the form of power, in the form of thirst, in the form of forgiveness, in the form of modesty, in the form of peace, of faith, of loveliness, of good fortune, of activity, of memory, of compassion, contentment, and you are the mother. We bow down because in all beings you exist in all of these forms. And so every morning when we come up and we say that prayer and we put the light and we raise the light to that, we are telling the divine of thank you. We are giving thank you blessing because you have given me all of these powers. They're not mine, they're yours. They're divine powers. We exist only because we have divinity. And we have to understand, and really understand, that if you let go of the ego and give that power over to the divinity, do you know what will happen? Your life will flow. The life will become beautiful. The problem is we think the power is from us. No, the power of our consciousness, the power of our life, the power of our existence resides in the palms of the divine or God. And that power, some people call it grace, that energy, that beautiful divine energy which we call Shakti, resides in all beings because nothing can exist without prana. Nothing can exist without adamantine particles. Nothing can exist, and we have nothing until we realize that we are part of the divine. And so if you say this every day, I thank Devee or God, or whatever you wish to call it, for giving me life, for giving me, you are in me in everything that I do. You are in me in every expression of my existence. You are with me in every expression of my existence. There is nothing I can do without you. And without you, I do not have power. Because remember, Shakti is power. I do not have the strength. I do not have the strength to change anything until I surrender and acknowledge that God is giving me the power. AA knows that very well. When you wish to overcome an addiction, your mind cannot do it. Nothing can do it. But if you give the power up to your divinity, to your Shakti, to your Devee, to your divine, to your soul, to yourself, to your consciousness, then, because our ego then has to step aside, and God's grace has to take over, and then we have power. Then we become, and then we have to think about Devee with her weapons will begin to destroy everything that holds us back. Because remember, we are on the passageway of going towards our divinity. And what prevents us from going towards of our divinity are obstacles that we have created, either in the form of karma or, most importantly, in the form of thoughts. We have these feelings and thought forms that we have created that have taken residence within us. And they are there that when you want to go out and feel that you can accomplish something and you can do something on this earth to help humanity. And there's a little guy back there called subconscious mind. Oh, but you don't deserve that. Oh, you really think you can do that? Oh, are you really capable? Oh, These are all thought forms. They're not really you. In you abides mother part of God, Mother, Father, God. Devee resides within you. And she has power, and she has the energy, and she has the weapons that can destroy all that negative self-talk. She has all of those things that are necessary to get rid of our impurities and feeling of inadequacies and our inability to bring forth the beautiful gifts that we have been brought down, that we brought down onto this planet when we incarnated. And every soul has wonderful, beautiful gifts. Every soul is needed on this planet, and every soul needs to appreciate the beauty that they can give. And every person has different gifts, and they are so wonderful. But they're hiding because of we are not giving the Lord, we are not giving God we are thinking that we are the ones that have to make this energy. We are the ones who have to make the change. We can't. Without the energy of the divine, we can do nothing. Without our soul body, we are nobody. And Shakti resides. Shakti is the power. And we talk about Shakti in Kundalini power. And that is the rod of power that we have within our physical body. And so, we bow down to Devee, who abides in all beings in the form of sleep, hunger, reflection, power, thirst, forgiveness, genus, modesty, peace, faith, loneliness, good fortune, activity, memory, compassion, contentment, mother. We bow down to that Devee, all-pervading Devee, who constantly presides over the senses of all beings, constantly presides over the senses of all beings, and governs all elements. Salutations again to her, pervading this entire world, abides in the form of consciousness. And without consciousness, we are not capable of doing anything. And I'm asking you to recognize the divinity within you that makes you work. Everybody knows we have a soul. Everybody knows that once we pass from this lifetime, our soul disappears. But do we acknowledge that soul, self? Do we acknowledge God's energy within us that makes us able to do the things that we do? No, we don't. We need to acknowledge every single day. And you know I have asked you to start your day with a gratitude list. And that gratitude list should also have in it, thank you, the Lord, for giving me this energy, that I can work in this world, that I can fulfill my mission. This is so important. Ya Devee Sarva butheshu Vishnu Mayati Sattita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devee Sarva butheshu Chaitanyatya Badiyate Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devee Sarva butheshu buddhirupena samstita. Namastasye, 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 namo namah. And so it goes on. And yes, let Mother energy, let divine energy govern your day. Thank the Lord for giving you this energy. And every day, if you bow down to that divine energy, you know what will have to happen? It has to happen. Your ego will have to step back. Namastaste means I bow down, I bow down, I bow down. I bow down to you, Devee. Because if you cannot bow down to divine, your ego will take over. And we have seen over and over again that the ego as a tool is fantastic. But once the ego takes over, it limits our ability. And I want you to have a strong ego, but within your power. A strong ego that can accomplish things, but that you hold the power to, that you guide, the ego that you have control over, because the ego is our tool. And think in terms of that ego as being your car to go where you would like to go. And think in terms of divine energy as being the fuel that allows you to go wherever you need to go. But what has happened is that the ego took over and started driving the car wherever it wanted to, not where the divine energy needs you to be. And then you come and you say, Mokshapriya, what is my purpose in life? I don't feel fulfilled. That's because you're not allowing the divinity within you to rise up to fulfill your mission. It is not that difficult, but it does take time, and it does take energy, and it does take that we have to become aware what's in our mind. So what we are thinking and how we are thinking is important. And should you every morning, like we do, get up in the morning and bow your head to the Lord and know that without the Lord and without the energy of the Lord, which is represented as Shakti or Durga, you have no power. Let that sink in. And once you understand that, you have to thank the Lord for giving you that power. And it is a very important thing to do every morning. Last week I talked to you about prayer. And this week I'm telling you to activate the power within you, the Durga, the loving mother, but the fierce warrior as well. Because as a mother, you have to take care of your children. And then nothing can happen to them. You have to remove all obstacles. And that is what the power of the divine can do. It can remove all your obstacles. And as I said, in AA, they realized it. Oh Lord, I cannot take care of my addiction. Please give me the energy and the power to take care of what I have no control over. Yes, this is the way to live life. No matter if you have it, don't have to be addicted to feel that way. But the life and the love of life comes from the divine energy, the Shakti within you. And that Shakti should bubble up and out of you in form of joy and abundance and feeling and living in this life full of joy and fulfilling your divine energy that is residing within you and bringing forth the gifts that you have stored within yourself, that you chose to manifest here. And when you do that, when you manifest your gifts, you will feel complete. When you manifest your gifts, you will feel that your life is beautiful. And what will happen is that the guidance of the divine, the guidance of God, or the guidance of Durga, or the guidance of Christ, or the guidance of Shiva, whichever way you would like to talk to God, the guidance will be there. And everything will be flowing freely. So, in the morning, please ask, thank the Lord for this wonderful energy, this divine Durga energy that resides within you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om